My kids actually watch those ASMR and watch people cleaning their pantry and go, listen, Mum, listen to how satisfying it is when she puts the rice into the container. Do you know what I did? This happened 2 weeks ago. I grabbed that phone and I turned it off and I opened my pantry and I said, ASMR that.
It's Monday again, and that means it's time for another Motivational Monday podcast where we share what we're going to take on this week to help us feel a little more balanced, productive, or in control of our busy lives. These Monday podcasts are a chance for you to have a think about how you want to spend your week. Take on a challenge for yourself, whether that be cutting down on your coffee, upping your step count, or maybe spring cleaning your calendar. Have a listen now to what we're tackling this week, and let's kick this week off together the right way.
Hello, Anna.
Hi, Sarah.
It's my favourite day of the week.
Is it? Is Monday really your favourite day?
I wouldn't look after the weekend. Yes.
Okay.
I know everybody hates Mondays. Tell me what. There was a song about it, right? But I find it kind of exciting. Like, start again. Let's just go strong.
Yeah, it's a new new opportunity to get it right.
Yeah.
Especially if you got it wrong last week.
And also the kids go back to school for me.
That's true. Yeah. Monday I get to have like a reset Although lately I've been doing Sunday resets. Do you know it's a whole genre on TikTok?
Didn't know it was a genre on TikTok, but I do get out my diary and plan for the week ahead.
They call it Sunday Core.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, well, if it wasn't on TikTok, it didn't happen.
Yeah, and it's all of, people like wiping their tables down and dusting and changing their linens and really just having like a reset their house for the new week.
My kids actually watch those ASMR and watch people cleaning their pantry and go, listen, Mum, listen to how satisfying it is when she puts the rice into the container. Do you know what I did? This happened 2 weeks ago. I grabbed that phone and I turned it off and I opened my pantry and I said, ASMR that. ASMR the crap. Go to town. Just because someone made it look great on TikTok? I'm sorry. Kids, get in there and ASMR my pantry. Go to town. Open up as many packets as you want if it's going to organise the shit out of that shit fight. This is the problem, right? We're living it through our phones. But anyway.
Instead of actually living it. Yeah. It is motivating though, because it does.
Well, you went down the route of watching a lovely Korean woman.
Yes, there is a subgenre on YouTube of ASMR Korean housewives cooking their husbands' lunches.
As you said that out loud, I could see your eyes just questioning, how many hours did I spend?
A lot.
So, and you would say to me, oh, check this out.
Oh, yeah. It's
and it
good.
Was a woman in a kitchen.
Honey Jubu. Go check her out. She's great.
Wow. I'm too busy for that shit. You were breastfeeding, so I'm going to give you the benefit. Anyway, speaking of diverting our time, today is Monday Motivator. And I find it's very poignant that I bring that up because as I look around your beautiful, very appealing to the eye office where we sit today, I find myself drawn to a mood board.
A mood board. It's my vision board. I did it in July.
I was going to say, awesome going into August that I see this appear on your wall.
My 2022 vision board.
And it's really beautiful, and it does have a lovely, and it's got some beautiful bits of inspiration, like "Dear Body, I love you," and it was in really lovely calligraphy, so that definitely makes it.
It's how I would like to view my body. I'd like to love it.
No, I love. No, I'm saying I'm not taking the piss. Like that's a beautiful thing, dear body. You got me here. I love you. I love that. And you've got some beautiful pictures of you and your friends, and a caravan because I know one of your big things is to get in there and renovate your caravan. So that's really great. And then. As I see pictures of you and your friends and your best friend Mark and your tongues licking his face, like I love that because it reminds you. We've spoken a lot about how as mums something has to give and it's often our friends.
Yeah.
So that's beautiful to see your friends.
My reminder.
And then you've got a picture of family, but it's not yours. I get making a mood board and just having the words family and friends, or even just having some, like maybe some girlfriends walking on a beach. But the fact that you've actually used real life images of your friends and then someone else's family is hilarious to me.
Because
were they pissing you off that day?
no, so the vision board is for like what you want in your life. I also have someone else picking vegetables from her garden.
Yeah.
So if I were to put a picture of my own family up, I already have that. What do I want? What do I want for my family dynamic?
But you have your friends too.
Yes, but I don't have enough of that. So I want more of that. I want more of what I've already got with that. And with my family, do I want one of the many pictures that I have of me in a daggy mum bun and shorts with holes in them with spew up on my face and a smiling baby? Not really.
Right.
That picture
is
of a happy mum on the beach with wind in her hair.
Yeah.
And he's got
a bit of 3-day growth, which makes me to think that they're probably making love like wild rabbits and he didn't even have time to share.
Well, it's not so much that. That depiction shows appreciation from her family. She's got her husband kissing her on one cheek and her kid kissing her on the other cheek.
Yep. You could have done that. You've got a cute kid too.
Yeah, but he doesn't like me very much.
Okay.
So that primarily...
where I find it so funny.
If I want a kiss from my husband on the cheek, I just have to ask him. He'll give it to me. That kid is about the same age as Austin, but that kid likes his mum.
You realise it's probably a stage modelling shot for a magazine.
Yes, but it evokes real emotions in me.
Okay.
And that's what I want. I want my child to kiss me on the cheek with the same fervency that child does.
I want next year when you do your vision board in November to have a real life family photo of your family.
Okay.
No, I just find it hilarious. You make me laugh. But I do love looking at your vision board. It's made me want to do one for myself.
Well, there's always 5 months left in the year.
Yeah. So that's actually where I'm at for my Monday Motivator, is just to reset.
Okay.
Reset everything.
Clean the old chalkboard.
Yeah, and just shake it up. This was a very unusual year anyway. I think we started the new year 3 times because COVID hit and then the world went down into a deep and dark place. But normally when you come into January, you all like guns are firing and you're like ready to go. I'm going to bring that back.
Resolution
in August.
Central.
Yeah, just reset everything. Get back on the good food.
Mid-year reset.
Yeah.
Christmas in July, New Year's in July.
Yeah. Get rid of the stodge.
Right.
Get my steps up again. Just reset everything. Clean up everything. Just reinvigorate myself to end the year on a wow. Yeah.
Good one.
Thanks.
I mean, it's a big, expectation. I don't like setting really huge goals for myself because I generally fail and then I don't. And then that's off-putting to me.
Yeah, I think that's my problem. I go all out and I really just need to do 1 or 2 things. But you know what they say? Summer bodies are made in winter.
Okay, so let's turn your overarching New Year's in July half-year resolution into tackleable steps. What's a Monday what's something that you can this week put into place to get that overhaul in motion?
I think what I want to do is get that mindset of let's end it. Let's go.
So you want to get in the right mindset.
Spring clean the house.
Yep.
Get the steps up.
Yeah.
Simple, basic things you do in January and you feel like, wow.
Okay.
That's what I want to do.
You're going to January-fy your end of July.
Fire up.
January-fy your end of July.
Yep. And just fire up to end strong.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
Yep. And you?
Well, I did have one a second ago that made me think of something that I want to do, but I've already forgotten
looking
it.
over to your desk and I can see my little friend who never drinks H2O. That you have a new friend.
Yeah, it's about drinking. So, no, I do. Remember last week I was doing the uptake of water and I got one of those bottles that tells me the time of day it is and how much I've drunk. And I'm doing okay with that, actually.
And often when we have Zooms, I can see as we're talking, you run your finger down and then you look at your clock. So it's got 8 a.m., 10 a.m., 12 p.m.
Yes.
So you have to drink a certain amount of water.
I'm very regimented about it.
Yeah. Because
yes, it's been getting stodgy throughout winter and the middle of the year. And the further on it gets, the more sugar creeps into my household. Everyone brings in a candy here, a lolly bag there, a chocolate bar here.
Yep. I've just come out of school holidays, so I'm like just
birthday cake.
Chuck it in that trolley to keep you quiet.
I currently have 2 ice cream birthday cakes in the freezer, half eaten. But
so do I.
Yeah. So there's a lot of like build up of sugar and also alcohol, because I'll buy bottle of wine, or then, you know, like we were making margaritas on the weekend, so I had to buy a bottle of tequila and some triple sec, and now I've got half a bottle of tequila and triple sec each that I didn't have before, and that piles up. It all accumulates over the year, right? So I've got a lot of sugar and alcohol, and the 2 things that are really bad for my headspace are sugar and alcohol. And I have found myself, I said to Bailey on the weekend, I was lying on the bed and I was like, I'm not in a good place in my head, and there's no reason for it. It's very random. This whole day I've been in such a bad mood, and I realized that it was because I always get hangxiety, right? So I always have really, really bad hangover anxiety. I think it was just, I wasn't hungover, but it was an accumulation of sugar and alcohol in my body, and it was really messing with my hormones, and I could tell that I was not in a good place, and I had no logical reason for it. It was just because of that. So I am going to...
I was going to suggest that you and I do dry July, but we're at the 25th of July today.
Yeah. So not great. I think what I need to do is just have a spring clean of the sugar and alcohol in my house, and really... Because the dry July thing, that's an all or nothing thing. And I'll have, like, you know, we had a birthday party on the weekend, or I like to go to our local every Friday and have a drink to cap off the week. So I like to have a drink here or there, but I really need to have a reset and wipe. You know, I don't need to have a wine with dinner on Monday night. I don't need that.
No.
I need a cup of tea and a good night's sleep. So I think I need to, and my sleep's going down the shitter.
It's a double-edged sword, though. Sometimes you've got 2 young boys.
I do, but we also have a lot of coping mechanisms that aren't alcohol. So I feel like I need to utilize those a little bit more.
Yes.
And utilize the alcohol.
There's always an
less.
excuse. Then you have 2 young teenagers. Yeah. And that is like one of those daily habits that creeps in, your ability to tolerate alcohol, and also your urge for it becoming a natural thing rather than perhaps something that you do to celebrate or...
Exactly. And we go, I'd really like to have a glass of wine just to help me go to sleep, without recognizing that alcohol messes up our sleep schedule. So we're actually undoing the good that we're trying to do by having a glass of wine to relax at the end of the night, because I'm going to lie awake from midnight to about 3 a.m.
That's me. It helps me go to sleep.
And then you wake up and stay there. Yeah,
parched
stressing.
And thirsty and wanting a big drink of dreaming of water.
Yes, yeah.
Actually, that's something I'd like to do in some further podcasts with you and I. I'm finding a overwhelming amount of people in my life actually give up alcohol for good.
Really?
And I'd really like to talk to them about what got them there, where they were at, how much they were drinking, whether it was a coping mechanism, whether it was just something they did part-time on weekends. Because I think a lot of women would like to hear the story and why it's worked for them. And, you know, what was those catalyst moments? So that's something I'd like to have perhaps in the next few episodes, is to talk to somebody who is where probably you're at, but to the extreme that it wasn't, I'm going to just keep it going. Because I'm not saying at all that you should eliminate, but when is it a problem and when is it starting to control your life?
If that's you, reach out to us, because we want to speak to someone. Yeah, that's a good point. If someone's listening to this and you're resonating and you've made a life change that has really benefited you, can you please let us know, because we want to expand on that conversation.
I've made a really conscious effort recently to go alcohol free during the week, because I was at that point where let's just pour a wine, and then it's like stopping myself and actually going no, you know. And there are a lot of benefits that I feel that when I aren't having a couple of, you know, glasses of wine during the week, I am sleeping better. My skin is feeling better. And it then also probably helps me to make healthier choices the next day, and also getting up earlier to then exercise. So I can definitely see that there are benefits, but I can also see why it is lovely sometimes to just go out and have a cocktail.
Yeah, I agree.
All right, so I'm going to go and reset, clean up my life a bit, shake up the diary.
Yep.
Maybe clean some cupboards that the kids didn't finish during the holidays with the ASMRing. And you're going to...
Yeah, overhaul with the sugar and I'm going to have a detox. A sugar detox and an alcohol detox.
All right, we'll watch this space. Happy Monday. I feel like we were all excited and then we got a little bit ponderish there.
Yes, well, isn't that how we just end up every conversation lately? But it all for a greater good.
All right, to be continued.
All right, happy Monday.
Have a great week.